Hi Scorpio, welcome to your May 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're sun, moon or rising sign Scorpio, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. If you are a continued subby of mine, you know I love you for it. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large over the course of May 2021, this year, my dear Scorpios, you get the Knight of Wands. So this is you launching out into the world in some way, shape or form. It's you tapping into your personal power. And I think if anything, I mean, you're known to have that magnetic quality, and this month you're going to be exuding confidence. This month you are, whatever it is that you're passionate about, this is what you're charging after. Remember, the Knight of Wands as well is a very active energy. This is about driving something forward or putting something out into the world. And I think in a lot of ways, this is going to see you further developing some of your plans. I think as well, this is really going to see you being very active. What I like about it as well, this suggests that on a physical level, there's a rededication to some sort of path that you've tread before, whether this is picking up the, dusting off the weight set, getting the old skates on, brushing up the bike so that you can go out on it. Like, there's something very physical and very dynamic that you're doing this month with your body, but it's something that you're picking back up, something that you're already good at or well versed at. It could be anything from like a physical discipline, martial arts, Tai Chi, yoga, anything where you're moving your physical body and you're reigniting the spark of passion that you have for something that takes your physical body into into a new realm of experience. I don't know, there's a sense here that it's something that you're already well versed in or something that you really enjoy and you're getting back to it, and it really is just for the sheer joy. And it's really weird because the way that I feel it's like the more you do this, the more joyous you're going to feel, and the more joyous you feel, the more magnetic you're going to be to things, places, people, whatever. For your money and materials this month, you have the Five of Cups. So the hobby, the love may cost you a little bit of money this month. So maybe you have to get the bike serviced. Maybe you have to, maybe you decide to get a new car, like something that you're doing, especially on that hobby sort of / personal level, is going to be an expense, but it does look like it's more of an investment over the long term. So if you are having to, get new tires for your motorbike, or maybe you're having to invest in new gym equipment, maybe you're having to, buy a gym membership, like whatever you're doing, it is a financial hit this month, but it is something that's going to serve you very well in the long run. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this would be a really good month for you to start using your creative energy. Now, when I say creative energy, look up, because your sacral chakra is ruled by the reproductive system, and your reproductive system and that whole general area is very scorpionic. Tapping into that energy this month. So if you don't want kids, if you don't want to have children, using your creative energy is going to be a very powerful way for you to enhance the experience that you're having in your life. Tantra, especially for those of you that are partnered or married, tapping into that sort of deeply creative sexual energy this month could be, like sexual healing. It could literally be that. And if you decide to focus that energy on something, I know this is very sort of out there. I know probably a lot of Scorpio, well, no, actually you guys are Scorpio, so I can talk about all of this. I just had a little is this such a do I self-censor here? Like, is this conversation going in the right? Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, dude, it's Scorpio. They've got it. They're cool. So yeah, tapping into that deeply creative, sexual, tantric kind of energy on that deeper level could be very powerful for you this month, and could be very healing, and it could also be very freeing, liberating, and just plain enjoyable. When it comes to your home and environment this month, well, look, again, it looks like there's going to be an expense on the home front. This may be, I mean, for some of you, maybe you're decorating your bedroom. You know, it could literally just be as mundane as that. But when it comes to the home, again, your home, your hobbies and your pleasures look like they're costing you money this month. But I don't feel like it's like oh crap, you know, this has come up and now I have to pay out all this money. I feel like it's going to be like, ooh, okay, well, that's a bit more expensive than I would have liked, but it's an investment. For your communications and conversations, you have the King of Wands. This is great. Your words have power this month. The way that you come across to people is authoritative, and it's not like, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm being told what to do. Like, who made you boss? It's not that kind of energy. It's kind of like that. People are listening to you. They're paying attention to you. Your words have power. Your words have weight. Pay attention to this. You are going to have the ear, possibly, of a very powerful person this month, and it may be because this person presents to you with a problem. So one of the things that I will say to you, for those of you that are independent, you know, business workers, business owners, etc., this could be a month where maybe a powerful person or a person in a position of strength or power comes to you to ask for help with solving a problem, and it could open up a completely new revenue stream for you. Now, I'm going to say this, it is going to be a very big investment of your time, certainly in the initial stages, but the long-term idea or implications are definitely in there somewhere. I don't know why, I just get this sense that there's a gem of knowledge or a gem of wisdom that could have a great financial benefit eventually. For those of you that work for somebody else, or, you know, are an employee, etc., this could be that this month you have the ear of the boss and they ask you for your help, or, you know, maybe you bond with them in a really new way over something that they're really bogged down by. This month, be there for them, right? And don't do it with an agenda or anything like that. Just be there, be a support, expect nothing back. Because the results and the rewards from it in the long term could be absolutely great. But if you go into this with like a surreptitious motive and stuff, it's going to backfire. So just be aware, all right? This is one of those times to be universally altruistic. For your heart and half sector, oh yeah, you got it. I mean, this is nice, right? Wish fulfillment, love, heart's desire coming out. For those of you that are married or in partnerships, this is a beautiful energy. Your King of Wands can also represent a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Coupled with the Nine of Cups though, this is just being seen as you truly are. Your partner and you are admiring each other. There's like a strong sense of closeness. There's a newfound sense of, I know this is going to sound really weird, but there's like a newfound sense of reality, and what that actually means to you guys. Like, you're looking out in an optimistic sort of way. And I mean, with that Knight of Wands business going on in the actions, you know, for those of you that are partnered, this could be a very steamy month. Like, seriously, there's a lot of water and fire here. I mean, it's basically just water and fire. Look at this. You've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, you've got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups. It's just, I mean, you know, water and fire, steam. So yeah, all in all, this could be a great month. For those of you that are single, this could be you connecting with somebody that is dynamic, somebody that is bold, somebody that is able to let you be you, but is able to also bring you out of your shell. I really like this. There's just a suggestion here. And I mean, if they come through the guise of the King of Wands, this suggests that this person already has their own sphere of influence as well. All right, so, you know, be on the lookout. For your first week of the month, you have the Death card, coupled with the Knight of Wands. All right, so the good news is that this is going to be a month where you are really, you become, or you get very clear on what the next steps are. There's like a final decision being made here in the first week of the month, and it might even surprise you. You might find like you're really surprised at how viscerally you feel right, this experience, this event, this conversation has solidified that this is the next move. Done. Like, and you might be really surprised at how powerfully you feel that. Another way that this could play out as well, unfortunately, you know, but again, you guys are Scorpio, so I can talk about this with you. It could be news of a death by travel. So this is, you know, it could be a car, it could be a motorbike, it could be news of a death by some sort of, and it's going to be vehicular, and very likely it will be, you know, yeah, I want to say bike, motorbike, you know, anything that is kind of like, even a jet ski. It could, you know, it could be as you know, as literal as that. All right, and I touch wood, I hope I'm wrong on that, but just to say, for the second week of the month, we have the Emperor card coupled with the Five of Cups. There is definitely an authority figure in your life, or one that is coming up, that is going to reach out and ask you for help and assistance. And I think in the long term, this could be really good for you. When it comes to your finances in the here and now, again, it looks like you're investing money into the home. And like I said, for some reason, it's almost like it, you know, it's a financial hit. Maybe you have to dip into your savings to make this happen. And at the time it could be like, oh, that sucks. But then, you know, very quickly you're going to see the financial implications for it in the longer term, which is great. You've got the Death card, 13, 1 and 3 gives you 4, with the Emperor, which is number 4. So you've got this double hit of the 4 energy. If you find yourself having trouble sleeping in the first 2 weeks of this month, insomnia, you know, restless nights, all the rest of it, it would not be a surprise. All right. For your third week of the month, you got the Wheel of Fortune. A Sagittarius male features for you very heavily this month, which I absolutely love. What I really like about this as well is that the Wheel of Fortune suggests luck, abundance. This is you in the right place at the right time, having a conversation with somebody that you never expected to have a conversation with. It takes you in a direction that you never expected to open up for you. This is one of those truly synchronistic moments. This is one of those moments that you have possibly manifested for yourself. This is one of those moments where I almost want to say, like, it's like the universe has just gone, let me take that out of your path and put this person here. And it's like you find yourself in front of, connecting with, talking to somebody that could absolutely open your world up in ways that you'd never imagined. Give every single conversation that you have this month the same importance, respect, kindness, courteousness as possible. And the reason I say this is because you don't know who you're going to be talking to or how that conversation is going to transpire for you. I love this. I just get this feeling that this month there's going to be a truly synchronistic moment for you guys. And not like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, like that was a synchronicity. Not like a small one. This is going to be one that kind of has you sat back like, you know, like what the fuck just happened? Like, this could be yeah, great. For your fourth week of the month, you have the Strength card. Beautiful. For those of you that are single, you are definitely meeting someone this month. This could be a handsome foreign stranger. It could be somebody that's very different from you. Somebody that works in the same industry, but somebody that has maybe very differing views to your own. And you might find this is actually really attractive to you rather than like really off-putting. Of course, if they're a complete twat and a bigot, obviously not, right? But if you know, their views could be very different from yours, and that challenge and them not bulking, you know, when Scorpios rear up, let's get real here, right? When Scorpios rear up and start giving their opinion, most people are kind of like, because they don't share a lot usually, so when they it's like, you know, everybody in the room just goes like, oh, okay, well, we've just been told. This person, whoever it is that you're connecting with this month, for those of you that are single and looking, could be that person that's like, okay, you're great, you're wonderful, and you're sexy and you're alluring and all of that, but I'm not afraid of you. I don't believe what you believe. This is what I believe. You can take it or you can not take it, but either which way, I ain't changing my opinion for you. And you could find this very, very sexy. I mean, hell, I find it very sexy. If you're going toe to toe with a Scorpio, all jokes aside though, on the other side of this, for those of you that are married or in partnerships, underneath the Nine of Cups, this is a heart's desire or wish coming true. And look at this, I just got proper goosebumps, like literally like, oh, even on my cheeks and stuff. This is the fast tracking of a plan, a goal, or an event that opens up in a spontaneous way that has you literally asking, what happened, what changed? And to be honest with you, you may never know. This may just be one of those life mysteries where the universe did what it wanted to do and came through for you in a way that you hadn't envisioned or hoped for. I'll say to you what I said to Libra this month: play the lotto, put money on a horse, like whatever you find lucky, or you know, in that sort of stuff. Nothing big or huge, but there's definitely a weird kind of mystical luck with you this month, so use it. Your new moon message is the gate 33 and looking back. It's got the dragonfly on it, and for me, dragonflies represent immortality. They also represent massive advancement. The number 33 itself, especially in terms of its numerology, is literally the master vibration. Why? Because it's the third and final master vibration, and it also represents universal connection. Wow, right? And the message is looking back. You may get a message from the past. You may have to take a step back this month, put an investment in order to take a huge step forward at a later date. Pay attention to what you feel drawn to doing over the course of this new moon, because it's really going to speak volumes to you. And your eclipse message is the gate number 3 and begin. What? Oh my gosh. What? You see that, how it's got a seed that's just breaking through. So the first thing that I want to say to you is the eclipse for you guys is highlighting your finances, your money, your materials. It's also going to give you a powerful understanding of what you did right and what it is that still needs to be tweaked. This eclipse that takes place on May 26th as well. Look at this, right? So you've got the 33. And then you have the 3 here as well. 3 threes in tarot literally represents a small success, but I don't feel like it's going to be small. I actually feel like this might, even if the beginning or where you begin or how it connects or whatever is small, you will see very, very quickly how this takes on a life of its own. There is a true blessing here for you this month, Scorpio. Do not waste it. Pay attention to what comes up. Be focused, be diligent, but above all, be kind, all right? Not only to others, but also to yourself. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.